guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nia, and thank y'all for clicking on this video to vibe with me. As you can see from the title, it's gonna be a girls chat, and we're gonna get into some things, y'all. We're gonna get into some things. Now listen, if you are not ready to have this conversation, if this makes you feel uncomfortable, then this video is not for you. Okay, no shade, no tea, but this video is not for you. But if you are willing to really have this conversation, then we're gonna have this conversation, sis, for real. Okay, now I just want to start off by saying that I wish I was more in tune with my body, like in high school and stuff like that, especially when I started, I wish I was more in tune with my body. I didn't really know anything about pH balance, BV, yeast infections, things of that nature that could happen when your pH is thrown off. I just, my mother just gave me the period talk, like, listen, this is how you take care of your pads. This is what you do when you get your period. This is how you make a homemade pad if you don't got pad. Like, she told me that. So this video is for the girls who are just like me, who didn't really know much about the hoo-ha, that didn't know much about pH balance, that didn't know much about BV, yeast infection, things of that nature. This video is for y'all, okay? I'm big sis right now. Friend, listen, I'm your bestie right now, okay? We're gonna have a talk. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all on because I have so much to say. This is my lane right here. Like, I love putting people on that would, especially women, because it's hard out here. It's hard out here. Like, the things I have went through, oh my gosh. I just wish there was somebody to put me on to, like, having good vaginal health. Like, seriously, that's something I feel like we need to talk about. So I want to introduce y'all to this new brand that I found on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok, because it's not just about the dances, y'all. TikTok really be putting people on. I'm not even joking. But I found this company on TikTok, and it is Black owned. Okay, I love a Black owned brand. Okay, so it is Black owned, and all of their products are organic and just filled with herbs. And is it herbs or herbs? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say herbs. Herbs. I don't know. But it's herbs. Okay, so it's herbs in their pads and stuff like that. I'm gonna show y'all. I went on a shopping spree on this website. Okay, once I found out about them, I wanted to try them. I've read the reviews and everything. I'm gonna get into that, but I'm gonna show y'all what I got from them. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all, so I went crazy, y'all. I went stupid on this website. So I bought 4 things of pads. Obviously, I really wanted to give y'all a true review and put y'all on, so obviously I had to wait to use them. So this one is used, it's opened already. But I went crazy on the pads. I also bought the foaming wash, and I also bought the boric acid and herbs. This right here, oh my god, y'all, they look like this. So they look like this. It's 2 packs of 7 that come, and they also have an applicator to help you put it up there. Now let me tell you something. These y'all, I'm not even kidding. These are lifesavers. If you feel like your pH balance is off, if you're struggling with BV, which is a bacterial vaginosis, if you have a yeast infection, if you have anything like that, if you have a little odor and stuff like that, when you have intercourse and you feel like, intercourse can mess up your pH balance, you could pop these in right after intercourse, no problem. Now, I read reviews. A lot of people was complaining about the applicator and it's difficult and stuff like that. Honestly, I didn't have any problem. I don't use the applicator. I just, you know, with my hand, you know what I'm saying? But, and a lot of people also was complaining about getting these things out the packaging. Honey Pot has these little tabs, so you could just open it up like this. I don't know if y'all could see. You could just open it up like this and it'll just come out. So I don't know why a lot of people was saying that it was hard to get these things out when Honey Pot gives you like little tabs at the top, which makes it super easy to take these tablets out. Now when I was younger, I used to think like, you know, like if there was like if somebody had an odor, like they was dirty, they didn't take a bath. I'm just saying, I used to have that immature mentality like, oh girl, like you need to take a shower, stuff like that. But a lot of people suffer with BV, bacterial vaginosis. Now if you don't know what that is, hold on, I'm about to get the definition for you. Hold on one second. Okay, so bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis tends to affect women of childbearing age. Activities that change the balance of bacteria in the vagina, such as sexual intercourse, can increase a person's risk. Basically, bacterial vaginosis is basically like a bacterial overgrowth in your hoo-ha, and you're more at risk when you get your period, like when you start having periods and when you have intercourse and things of that nature. It's basically something that throws off your pH and it affects the smell of your vagina. Your discharge might be, you know, a little different than normal, stuff like that. So if you are dealing with that, if you're, you know, your hoo-ha has a little smell, or you know that your pH is off, I suggest these. These are really good. Even if that's not the case, even if you don't have a smell, you're fine. These are really good to use when you just had intercourse. Honestly, intercourse can throw off your pH. Even if your dude is, you know, taking showers before it, whatever, it can still throw off your pH. So I really suggest these. These, I swear by these, y'all. I was about to put these in the camera again. These I swear by. Listen, these have helped me, okay? If you have a yeast infection, I think you should go to the doctor, but these would help. Funny story, this might be TMI, but I don't care. Like, this is a girl's chat. Stuff happens. If you're not mature enough to have this conversation, get off my video. Thank you very much. So I remember I went to the OBGYN one time and I had a yeast infection. I didn't know. I never had one before. But I feel like when I got old, as I get older, like I just go through things, and I feel like every woman is like that. But back to the story. So I was in the OBGYN, I was getting checked out or whatever, and she came back in the room. The doctor left, she came back in the room, she was like, yeah, so you have a yeast infection. And I was just like, oh my god, no. And she was just like, I'm freaking out. She's just like, sweetie, it's okay, blah 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 blah. And I'm just, okay, like, you're not helping me, okay? Don't sweetie me, okay? I'm freaking out. Like, this is my first yeast infection. I am in shambles, okay? You need to be considerate and nurture me and rub my back, you know what I'm saying? But she told me a story. She's like, listen, it's so common. Like, she has a friend that gets yeast infections every time she eats cake. Like, your pH could be thrown off. Everybody is different. Your pH could be thrown off with just crazy things like a cake, child. Every time she eat cake, she get a yeast infection. But honestly, anything can throw off your pH balance. Like, for me, it was, I believe I had a tooth infection. My dentist actually prescribed antibiotics because I had a tooth infection. And the antibiotics, and I think this is for a lot of women too. A lot of people say antibiotics, like, you're more prone to get some type of like BV or yeast infection down there because it just throws off everything. But listen, I'm telling y'all, if y'all have any issues with smell, discharge, anything, I suggest you go to the OBGYN, but I also suggest you try these Honey Pot, boric acid, and herbs. Period. I'm telling y'all, for real. I never say y'all wrong. I swear by this. I'm not even kidding. Now I want to go to the pads. I got them set up so cute. Oh my god, I feel like I'm an ambassador for Honey Pot. But nah, I got these pads. And I think these are the herb ones. So they're herbal infused. Now, a lot of people, they have mint in them. A lot of people are turned off by the mint. I read so many reviews, so many good, so many bad. Well, not so many bad, but I read so many reviews on these pads. And I wanted to try them for myself because honestly, I feel like I wanted to try organic pads. I didn't want to try, I used Always. And I know there's a lot of chemicals in those pads and stuff like that. So I wanted to try something that is organic and has herbs in them. These pads are also supposed to help you have a healthy period. It takes care of your hoo-ha while it takes care of, you know, the leakage and stuff like that. I highly recommend switching to honey pot pads. If you don't try the boric acids, I fully suggest you try the pads. They have the regular ones. They have the night ones. I also have the panty liners. Yeah, so honestly, when I first tried the mint, because I know a lot of people was just like, oh, the mint, why would they put the mint in there? But I wanted the herbs because I wanted to try it. So if you do not want to try the herbs with the mint and stuff like that, they have regular pads without the herbs, without the mint in them, without any of that. They have the regular ones. I still suggest you switch over to honey pot pads. I'm telling y'all, y'all will not be disappointed, and it's healthier. They have no toxic chemicals, no nothing. It's all 100% cotton. They have herbs in them. They have the ones without the herbs, but it's still organic. I suggest y'all switch to honey pot. But honestly, I tried it. I ain't gonna lie, the mint had me. Once I tried the pad, I ain't gonna lie, the mint had me for a second. I had to get used to it, but it's not overbearing where I can't function, where it's like hurting me or something like that. Honestly, I just got used to it. It just felt like an icy hot. That's what I'm gonna say. It felt like an icy hot down there. But honestly, it's nothing that, if you are not comfortable with the mint down there, then I don't suggest you get these. Maybe you should try the regular ones without the herbs, like I said before. But if you are on the wild side, like me, then maybe you should try these, because these have helped me with my cramps and everything. And lastly, I bought the wash. So you're supposed to shake it up, and you're supposed to, you know, squirt it in your hand 3 times, and you're supposed to wash, you know, that area. A lot of people bought the orange bottle, which is like the regular formula. I think the original formula, and a lot of people complained about, you know, getting that thrown off their pH and them getting yeast infections and stuff like that. That's why I got the sensitive wash, because I know I am sensitive. I'm a Cancer, and I'm sensitive physically, okay? And I'm sensitive spiritually, okay? This wash is supposed to help you maintain a good pH balance and stuff of that nature. I haven't really felt the difference with this. I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't really felt the difference with this, but I know it helps me. Honestly, it's because I've been using these too, so I don't know. It's like they go neck and neck. But I also use this for extra help with my pH balance, to make sure everything is still healthy and clean and stuff like that. So I just wanted to put y'all onto the honey pot. No, this is not a paid video promotion, whatever. I just like putting y'all on because I know the struggles of being a woman, period. Okay, we go through a lot. Okay, we go through a lot, and I'm not one of those girls that's gonna be like, oh, I don't remember where I got that from. No, I'm gonna tell you, because I want us to all be healthy. I want us to all be happy. I want us to all live good long lives, whatever. I know a lot of women struggle with BV and yeast infection. It is so common. Like, it is so common, especially the way I eat. I'm not even gonna hold you. I eat junk food. I ain't gonna lie, I do. And I like my Wendy's and stuff like that, so that could throw off my pH too. But these things have helped me, especially on my period. Like, honestly, I feel like my period got shorter using these products, using the pads and stuff like that. I didn't really like Always, honestly, because I knew it was just a lot of harsh chemicals in the pads. But these pads, they are so they're amazing. The night ones though, the night pads are, you know, a little longer, a little thicker. which was amazing, so I don't have to worry about, you know, like the pad shifting when I'm sleeping and then y'all wake up with an accident and stuff like that. But yes, y'all, I really wanted to put y'all on. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna just wrap this thing up. But thank y'all for clicking on this video. Thank y'all for vibing with me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Y'all better go get y'all some honey pot. I love y'all.